Hello and welcome to this video entitled What is Lordosis? My name's Christopher Hole from whatislordosis.com, and I'm just going to spend the next few minutes talking about it because it is sort of a condition that is within a lot of people, and they might not realise what's causing it or what's being affected by it. So I just want to share a bit of that with you today. So, what is lordosis? Well, first of all, as you can see from this picture here, lordosis is an exaggerated curve of the lumbar spine. So, the lumbar spine is this low part of the back here. That's the lumbar part of the spine, and it's an exaggerated curve, so it's curved inward a lot more. That's a normal, what we would call a neutral spine up through here, and this has got an exaggerated curve. So there, in the neutral spine, there is an inward curve, but here it's exaggerated. That's what lordosis is. It's that exaggerated curvature of the lumbar spine. Now, there's a few different causes for it. I mean, there's genetics, which is one of them. There's some sports which can cause lordosis. A lot of football or soccer players have got lordosis. Anyone that carries a lot of weight on their belly, so females that are pregnant or people that carry a lot of belly fat, that weight can pull on the pelvis and pull it down. And probably the most common one is sitting for long periods of time. And I'll explain why these sort of postures or activities cause lordosis, and that kind of moves us on to the muscles that are affected. So the muscles that are affected, that's why I've got this little diagram here, because I just want to show some of the muscles that are affected. So another part of lordosis is the front of the pelvis is pulled downwards, so it's pulled forwards, and the back is pulled upwards. Now that's caused by muscular imbalances. In a neutral spine, those muscles are in balance. So the muscles on the front of the body and the back of the body are in balance. Now, muscles that are affected, so there's muscles in the lower part of the back. They become shortened and they pull the back of the hips upwards. There are also muscles at the front of the hip that attach on the front of the hip and the top of the leg, and they pull the pelvis downwards. So they're muscles that become shortened at the front of the hip and the lower part of the back. Now we also have muscles at the front of the hip, your abs here, they become long, basically, is the easiest way for me to describe it. So they become lengthened, and also the muscles at the back of the hip, your glutes, they also become lengthened. So there is nothing to pull against these shortened muscles. So the shortened muscles take over and cause the front of the pelvis to pull down. So when you're sat for a long period of time, that's basically what's happening. These muscles here are becoming very short and tight, and these are becoming a lot longer and a lot more inactive. So that is another reason for the pelvis to become pulled down, and that creation of lordosis. So I hope that's been helpful for you. I just wanted to share that with you. Again, there's a lot more information about lordosis on the website, whatislordosis.com. Come and have a look, click on the link below, and I'll be able to tell you a lot more about it. Okay, many thanks. My name's Christopher Hole from whatislordosis.com and christopherhole.com. I will speak to you in another video. Many thanks and goodbye.